important factor. Because the moment you grow, everything will grow. If you don't grow, nothing grows. So everything starts and falls on you. The economy is not the problem. Tinubu is not the problem. The point that you have not decided to grow both the economy situation. You're not decided to grow your own economy. So you are in charge. Touch yourself, say I'm in charge. So the thing is this, we have been talking about you. Of course, recently we had a topic that we are about to end today also. So it has been a very interesting one. So we started talking about some few days ago about when God has elevated you and put you at the center of influence with powers, you have the responsibility to make decisions. Yes, that's what we discussed now. Yes or yes? Decisions that will offend some people, that are unpopular, that secure the future, and that also will attract criticism. All these critics. So we went to talk about, was Jesus Christ a nice guy? The responsibility of power, the Mr. Nice Guy, the disease of to please, the lion and the lamb, the DNA of power, and the power-driven, purpose-driven power. So we know that Church Guy wasn't a nice guy because even though he has a huge followers, he wasn't trying to get followers at all cost, and of course, or he wasn't trying to be popular or to be endorsed by religious authority. So Church Guy rebuked the Pharisees and even called them bad names like the generation of vipers. He prophesied the destruction of the Jerusalem, which was extremely provocative, and also prophesied the destruction of the beloved temple. And he also preached a popular message. He claimed that those are not with him are already against him and they will die in sin. Even rebuked his Peter and called him Satan. And of course, for opposing his vision, even though Peter was his friend, disciple, and was marked for an apostle and also was part of his company. So he turned over the table of the money changers in the temple. So we went ahead to discuss a lot about Mr. Nice Guy. That Mr. Nice Guy is always number one, has three characteristics. Number one is what? Agreeable. Number two, not confrontational. Number three, adjustable. So when I said the disease to please, that is a personality disorder that is rooted in low self-esteem, which always look for affirmation, approval, acceptance, and always anxiety. So he said, you cannot build something big until you identify something you can stand for. If you don't stand for anything, you will sit down for everything. We went out to discuss about the territorial integrity. You must set boundaries in your values, in your beliefs, in your standard, and in your rules and parameters and a no-go zone. Are you with me? So we also went out to discuss about the lion and the lamb. Wow. We said you cannot love something. That love and hate are two sides of the coin. It is impossible to love something or someone without hating the things that will destroy those things. So you cannot say I love something without not hating what will destroy the thing you love. So the lion and the lamb, the serpent and the dove, the sword and the shovel. So we have been learning a lot, right? So we went out to discuss about 4 keys to protect your power as a leader in a business. Knowing who you are, choosing your battle. You forgot? Don't dignify the enemy. Read what? The indicators. Okay. So today we want to finally end this topic and move to something by next week. So you're really excited about today's class, shall I? So we're going to learn something about, when you're in business, when you're in leadership, there's something you need to understand. A lot of people are going to follow you. So when they are following you, you need to know who they are. And it's very simple, because so you don't end up trusting someone you're not supposed to trust. You don't end up giving 1 hour to someone you're supposed to give 5 minutes to. So it's very important you know who to give 1 hour to and who to give 5 minutes to. So we're looking at types of followers in business. So when we look at 3 types of followers in business. 3 types of followers. As a business, you attract followers in business. You attract a lot of followers in your business. When God elevates you, when God puts you at the center of influence, when you are at the center of influence, you attract 3 types of people in your life. So, and that is why you can't trust everyone. So you can't trust everyone. You can't trust everyone. You can't trust everyone. So since you can't trust everyone, so there's a need to learn, there's a need to study, there's a need to keep an open mind about the kind of things you attract, because just by putting a light in the midst of darkness, you're going to attract so many insects. They will always come because everywhere is dark, and it's the only light you see. All the cockroach, flies, everything will just attract you. So when they get attracted to light, so you have to have a parameters and a systems and of course a standard to sort out people, and it only comes through knowledge. So knowledge, because why people make mistakes is because they are ignorant, and we say that ignorance is the absence of what? Truth. And of course knowledge is the accumulation of what? Truth. And understanding is the assimilation of what? Truth. And wisdom is, of course, application of what? Truth. And foolishness is abandonment of what? Truth. So if you don't know truth in your business, that CEO, as I'm about to go into this business, I'm already in the business, so I'm going to attract three type of people. So how do I know them? So the first thing you're going to attract, the type of people you are, the type of followers is those that are attracted to you. So number one, those that are attracted to you. So you're going to attract people that are already attracted to you, attracted to either your personality, either your business, that are just attracted to you, that are just attracted to your business, that are just attracted to what you are doing, that are attracted to your personality, the way you talk, the way you do things. So when they come, you should be able to, these ones are just attracted to me. So write this one down. People attracted to you doesn't mean that they are assigned to you. So not even attracted to you that will be assigned to you. People attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you, because attraction can be seasonal. People attracted to you doesn't mean that they are assigned to you, because attraction can be seasonal. Either they're attracted to what you say, what you do, or in a particular place, and they want to be in that season. So people attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you, because attraction can be seasonal. People attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you. People attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you. People attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you, because attraction can be seasonal. Either they're attracted to what you say, what you do, or they're attracted to where you are in a particular place, and they want to be in the season. So it could be different reasons. They're a commissioner today, they're a governor today, they're a minister today. People just attracted because of who you are, that position. They're a commissioner of police, you are a permanent secretary, that position is why they're attracted to you. Remove the position, there are no more there. So people are attracted because of the way you carry yourself, because of the way you do things. You are structured, you have principles, you are a goal-getter, you are an action-oriented being. I say people attracted to you doesn't mean they are assigned to you, because as attraction can be what? Seasonal. Either they're attracted to what you say, what you do, or they're attracted to a particular place you are, and they want to be in the season. So it is so, not because people are just coming to you to shout, you are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader. So you think that this is what they really like. They just like that position. Because you are now the commissioner, you are now the local government chairman, you are now the councillor, you are now the supervisor, you are now the pastor, you are now the head of department. So they just like that because of the position. So, and they will always be attracted to anybody in that position. So when they take you out, the attraction is gone. So they were never assigned to you. So even Jesus Christ in his teachings, miracles and authority, a lot of people were attracted to him. But when he was crucified, most of them, they ran away. Most of them were nowhere to be found, right? So write this one down. These people likes you to entertain. They likes you. These people like you, and they are entertained, encouraged, and inspired by you. These people, they like you, and they are entertained by you, they are encouraged by you, and they are inspired by you. These are the people. So not that they hate you. They like you, they are being entertained by you, they are being encouraged by you, they are being inspired by you. So you want to be a leader in business, in church, and anything you want to do. It's a very funny way you want everybody to just love you the way you are. So it's not true. So you say, when I was this patient, they love me, now I'm no more than that. You're supposed to know. Are you not aware? Why are you so ignorant? These people, they will like you, they are being entertained by you, they are encouraged by you, and they are inspired by you. So these are the people you see that are attracted to you for real. They will like you, they will be entertained by you, they will be, of course, encouraged by you, they will be entertained by you, they will love everything, but eventually, you disappoint them, because if they are just attracted because of the position or what you like, very soon you will not be able to meet up with those demands. So those attracted to you, they are just seasonal. That's most things. So that's why you don't get attracted to people because of things. If those things are no more there, no more attraction. Oh, say the woman is beautiful, he has shape, he has this one. What if the woman has something happen, accident or something? So the nyash has to be cut off. What do? No more likeness. You guys see the problem. So it's not about things, it's about, I said don't go for things, items, you go for what? There's something about the mind, about the heart. So when you go to the mind and the heart, there's no problem. It's to anywhere you go, we will follow you. It's the mind and the heart. You get attracted to the mind and the heart, and not the things as you say. But those things might not be there anymore. So those things, it's good to be attracted, no wahala. But have beyond attraction, the head and the mind. You should have something in your head, you have something in your mind. That's, of course, that is solving a problem. Are you with me? So when you are elevated, when you are a center of influence as a leader in business, you have people that will be attracted to you, and that most of them are seasonal. Number two, people that will be addicted to you. They'll be addicted to you. Once you are elevated, well, that's why you cannot trust everyone. You cannot trust everybody. You can't trust everybody in business. You can't trust. Because you should know. You should come to this awareness. And awareness, that's the first law of wealth. You must be aware that some people are attracted to me, some people are addicted to me. You should know. And you should know why they are there. It's very good so that you don't end up trusting the wrong person and start crying. You don't know, you know. So let's write some things down here. These people needs you to fill gaps. Anybody addicted to you needs you to fill a gap or meet up a need in their life. So the reason why they're addicted to you is because they just want to fill a gap or meet up a need in their life. That is why they are there. You see them everywhere. They came to church, they just got fed 5,000 people, and the following day they went and bring their loved ones. They say, okay, you eat my flesh and drink my blood. They all went back. So you see, these people, they just for what they can collect. Addicted to you. These people needs you to fill a gap. They need you to fill a gap or meet up a needs in their life. That's why they're there. They just need you because they are filling a gap. So in business, in making a choice of who to choose, the general students you want to work with, you should know these people that are just there to fill a gap. I will tell you how you know them. Very simple. So if you know that they're just there to fill up a gap or meet up a needs in their own life, that's what they're there. The day you stop meeting that needs, bam, bam, every other thing you did, bye-bye, you are a wrong person. So these are just addicted to you. They love, they just close to you. They might be everywhere you are. You think that people they really love you or they're assigned to you. It's not. So they just need you to fill up a gap or meet up a needs in their life. Full stop. If you cease meeting up that needs, they may become your enemy and begin to wish you harm. So if you cease to meet up their needs, you become their enemies and they begin to wish you harm. So they're just there. You can be do 1, 2, 3. As I said, your job as an entrepreneur, your job as a business person is not to solve people's problem. Your job is to teach them, show them how they can solve the problem by themselves. There's a book we are currently reading now called The Richest Man in Babylon. So this book tells us a lot. Everybody that actually was mentored by Agamesh and the rest of them, so all of them, they did not just give physical things. They first of all give somebody intangible, teaching them, because we know the world that we see are formed by the things not seen. Yes or yes? The invisible is truly the real world. The visible is just a manifestation of the invisible world. So the physical is just a manifestation of the real world. The physical is fake. It's just not real. Because if you can't conceive anything, you cannot create anything in your imagination called imagination. You can never create anything physically on the planet Earth here. What your mind cannot conceive, your hand can never have it. I said these people need you to fill up a gap and meet up a need in their own life. Full stop. If you cease meeting up their needs, they may become your enemy and begin to wish you harm. Are you there? If you are with me, shall I? So it's very good. Don't just come and fill up somebody's just use as a fixing point. No, you should be able to know. That's why we are teaching you. We should just assume that everybody knows this. But assumption is the lowest form of what? Knowledge. So you're not going to live in assumption. I was thinking. Stop thinking and start getting facts. Start getting some parameters, some standard. So you don't just get people addicted to you because you are meeting up some needs. So you should be able to, once in a while, remove the needs and see if the person will still show up. The person will still do what he's doing. Most of these people are the one they call the eye service. You see them in churches. They always say when the pastor is no more there, they are no more there. They are eye service people. You see them in government houses. You see them in any paracetamol. You see them in hotels. When the guy is around, they will form as if the guy is the Alpha and Omega. But when the guy is no more there, they turn back to their abode. Nothing. By the way, they'll be saying, they'll be telling him, that's just the way they are. So you should be able to have some parameters and standards to know. Number 3 set of people, type of people when you do a business, whereas the people that are assigned to you. So not assigned to you. They're assigned to you. So this type of people will come to you in your business when God elevates you and puts you in the center of excellence, the center of influence, when you are given the power to make decisions in life, in any place at all you find yourself. You're going to attract people that will be attracted to you, that will be addicted to you, and also people that will be assigned to you. Maybe by next week or so, I will teach you that everybody in life that came to this world has an assignment. And as far as you have an assignment, you surely have an adversary. You surely have an enemy of the assignment. And that's why it's good to always differentiate between the physical enemy and the enemy of your assignment. It's going to be a very wonderful class. So when you're fighting, when you're avoiding some battles, you know the battle you're avoiding. Why the one that is physical or the one with your assignment? Because As far as you are born on this earth, God always creates man before he formed man, even in Genesis. He said, before I formed you, I know you. That's what he told Joshua now. Yes or yes? God always creates. I'm going to prove to you. Before you were formed. That means when he created you, he knows you. Yeah, as before you came to the mother's womb to get the flesh and manifest. So as far as you are born on this earth, you have an assignment. And once an assignment, there's an enemy to that assignment. And it's very good you know these enemies. So it's very good. So because once you know them, okay, you will live in majestically, you will live with authority, you live with audacity. There's something about knowledge. Knowledge sets you. People say you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And ignorance is the absence of truth. Knowledge is accumulation of truth. Of course, understanding is assimilation of truth. You must assimilate. You must understand the knowledge you acquire. And wisdom is application of truth. And foolishness is abandonment of truth. So it's always good you know the truth, and it shall set you free. Any area of your life that is struggling, I can assure you there's some element of truth that is missing in that life. We call it either the component is faulty or the component is missing. Yes or yes? But if all the components are well placed and are functioning in the system, of course, God is the God of system. Everything will give you the desired result. No result. We want to have result in season and out of season, because you are a success. Touch yourself, say, I'm a success. Touch yourself, say, I'm a millionaire. Touch yourself, say, I'm more than enough. So it doesn't matter what is happening in society, don't matter the environment, you are more than enough. Don't allow situation to define you. Don't allow circumstance to define you. Don't even allow your address, where you live, to define you, because where you live is called address. Who you are is called identity. It's an identity. Don't allow your address to define your identity. You are more than enough. Then I'm more than enough. This is a process. If I keep telling people, the loss you encounter on your journey in life is a part. The loss you encounter is a part of the path that will lead you to the path you are meant to be. The loss you encounter in life is a part of the path that in the path you are meant to be. So it's part of the path. So it's not just I'm having losses. This one is appointing me. This one is not working for me. In business, it's going to take you to where you want to be. So God is teaching you everything. Life is teaching you. Life is a good teacher. And he's a very patient gentleman. That's why you have to learn very fast. We have to expose your brain to accept that you have to learn very fast, because if there is no financial blueprint, nothing in your file cabinet, okay, you can be struggling as if you don't have a father and a mother. You can be struggling as if God just put you on this earth to suffer and die. No. God, the Bible says, it's the glory of God to conceal a thing. Conceal means to hide something. It's the sweet God, see, they hide something. An honor of a king to search out matters. So it's the sweet God say you they search out matters. You they search God. You they find out things for yourself. It's the sweet time. It's not say your children they play around you. They touch you, daddy here. They sweet you. So that's what God actually wants. You want to be around him every day, searching things. God wants to discover things. Yeah, that is it. That's not it. Hide and seek. That's what want to do hide and seek with you. You know, even today, not from the Garden of Eden. Now you don't understand them. So when God hide, he said God is not that, it's against him. Pursue him now. You do hide and seek. Can one person do hide and seek? No, it takes two to do hide and seek now. Yes or yes? It takes two to do hide and seek. Oh, you never play hide and seek when you are small. Okay, these are children generation, Indomie generation. So they don't understand hide and seek. We play hide and seek a lot in our house, hide and seek. So that is what God wants. So it's a glory of God. How will God be taking glory in hiding something? What's to make God they hide something? But yet his glory, he enjoys it. That is why God enjoys it. It's the glory of God to conceal a thing. Conceal means to hide. An honor of a king to search out matters. If they sit and say, we they search scriptures, we they search things. God like him. But I they discover and say, I caught you. These are eyes, Okay, I know. I play a lot with my children, so those guys stress me. You don't want to finish that. You don't want to play with them. Don't start that play. I don't know where they get energy from. Small children, they have energy for Africa to play. Me, I don't tire. If I start hide and seek, I don't tire. Because daddy come and play now. Daddy is tired. Can I rest? They can play hide and seek for Africa. They will run. Get. I can see you. I catch you. They will throw. That's what God wants. That's just what God wants. So let's see how far we can go today. Write this one down. People that are assigned to you, write this one down. These people knows you by revelation. They knows you by revelation and will stand by you through thick and thin. They knows you by revelation. They will stand by you through thick and thin. Okay. They knows you by revelation and they will stand by you through thick and thin. They knows you by revelation. They just sit down. They don't know what is making them come closer. They don't know what is making them approach. You see these people, anything you say, even in churches, in families, even as a mother and a father, if you say, I want this clothes to be washed, before you say, Jared Robinson, one of them will stand up and carry that clothes and start work. You don't need to send the message. I don't like this clothes, it's dirty. One people just stand up and carry the clothes and sweep the floor. It's not about eye service. Why are they on it? Anything you say, they're just taking action. I was so surprised One that I heard about one strong man of God in Nigeria, called Pastor Chris Yakulomi. He said, "Love nation is a nation that they love world that they need their currency." I said, "Really?" Before he said we need our currency, they not program currency already. That's, you can imagine that. Before he say anything, okay, my pastor is Pastor Adeboye. Before he said, I need, my God message is too much. I just want to, I wish God can give me a private jet. He didn't even say, members, everybody, we don't contribute money already. Private jet don't show. They make you don't even talk them. They talk, you never talk and finish. They are there to fulfill it. He said, we want to do prospecting. These people are already there. Okay, we are ready. They are not doing it. I want to send, everybody send 50 texts. Okay, they are ready to do it. Let's make sales calls. They are ready to do it. These are people that are assigned to you. Even in business, even in churches, even in families, you see them in, before you say, they are already in. That's, you don't need cajoling. You don't need to do abracadabra. They are not expecting anything. They are there to just say something. Just remove your hand. They don't move already. It happens from the scripture. Look at what Jesus Christ said. He said, Father, those you have given to me, I've lost none except one, the son of perdition. I don't lose anybody. Those who you give me, it happened many times. This guy, I say he fed 5,000 people. And then the following day, they went and bring their family and friends. And Jesus Christ told them, you must eat my flesh and drink my blood. They begin to go. These 12 remain. He said, won't you follow them? He said, Master, don't bid us to go there. He will there with you. Then they were see storms there, wahala there. When you are working with these group of people, storms go there, wahala go there. Even when you are sleeping, like Christ was sleeping, they are there. They are there for you in the midst of storms. They go to church, Baba, how far now? Don't you care that we perish? The guy just say, peace be still. Did the storm stop? Yes. They just trust you for anything. They just believe you for anything. You know that time now Peter just carry knife, person here. He said, no, they behave like that now, guy, man, calm down now. Carry the thing, fix them back. They just say, Master, how I say you relax, maybe so nothing be. They will just relax. They're just there. And that day to fail is just assigned to you. And you need to identify them. And you need to work with them. And you see, one day they catch them now, they say, them pay tax. So, Peter won't do it. He say, guy, calm down now. Go, water they go fish, bring it. He said, Master, you too, they be gentle. He said, no, be so. Just go do first. They will just obey. Come and say, okay, whose face? They say, Caesar. Say, give what belongs to Caesar. They say, Master, you don't come again. One day, they say, no, call fire, move. Like Elijah, they say, no, be so now. No, the guy spirit when I carry. I just, and they never even talk. They want to do. I'm telling you, if Oyedebo come today, where person wants shoot, many men will collect bullets for Oyedebo. May they just die. Maybe Oyedebo just die alive. You don't understand. You know, clear your eye. So this is what assigned to you. So this is what assigned to you by revelation. They are just there. With your purpose, any way they're ready to be, and they're always loyal. I don't mean compliant. They're not compliant. Those that are there with you because they are loyal to, because what they can get is called compliance. These are compliant. When you stop getting that thing, they're no more. So so those are loyal to whether they're getting anything or not. Those people are called the real loyalty. So you know them. Write this one down. They stand with you either you are celebrated or you are crucified. They stand with you either you are celebrating or you are being crucified. They are there with you. Either you are celebrating or you are being crucified. Okay, so there's a need to interpret your own experiences. So let me share something today with you. You as an entrepreneur, you as a building a community, you are building people. That's why you need to know all these people's skills, people management skills, because the money is in people. The money you see is in people. The money you're looking for is in people's pockets. So if you don't know how to sell to this, you don't understand people, you are sabotaging. The shortest cut to be wealthy in life is to sell. That's the shortest cut, is to sell. I say you can sell 4 things in life, you can make so much money. If you sell ideas, you get what? Commitment. If you sell products and services, you get what? Cash. If you sell, of course, opportunity, you get what? Referral. If you sell relationship, you get what? Retainership. So if you don't know how to sell, you need to learn. Then learn. That's why we are business learning community. You learn anything that you want to achieve. Just learn. Then learn. Because man's capacity to learn is God's gift to man. But man's willingness to learn is a man's choice. That means man's capacity to learn, your ability to learn, is God's gift. And not as a ghetto, you can learn anything. It's God's gift to man. That is man's capacity. You can learn anything. But a man's willingness to learn is a man's choice. So if you refuse to learn, it's your fault that you refuse to learn. You are struggling in life and you refuse to learn, it's your fault. Stop blaming somebody. Stop blaming. See, I tell some people, failures blame outside. Winners blame inside. And outside is called contributing factor. Inside is called what? Determining factor. What determines your success is not outside, it's inside. So if you don't fix the inside, outside cannot be fixed. If you fix the inside, outside will be fixed. You're a trouble person inside, you have trouble everywhere you go. You're a peace person inside, you have peace everywhere you go. You're a hardworking person inside, hardworking everywhere you go. So it's not the problem on the outside. You're trying to cut the leaf and blame the tree. See the problem when the roots have not been taken care of. How can you be planted in a desert? You are not. There's nothing to give you milk and food and to survive in desert. You are not a tree. Relocate. They not relocate. You're in a place you are not being appreciated. You are not being promoted. You are still there. You are being tolerated. No, you are not meant to be tolerated. Touch yourself. I'm not. I cannot be tolerated. I must be celebrated. Yes. The only way you can be celebrated is for you to celebrate yourself inside. As you wake up in the morning, you celebration outside. You're not celebrated inside, you're not happy with yourself, you're always fighting with yourself, you're hitting yourself. Okay, you are not a perfect being. Only God is perfect. No perfect man, no perfect woman, no perfect church, no perfect government, no perfect society. Everybody have their excesses. So don't beat yourself to death. You can learn your way and focus on your strength rather than your weakness. You are in charge. Tell you I'm in charge. Tell I'm the boss. For you to be the boss, you must know. Refusing to know makes you a slave. If you don't know, makes you a slave. The Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You refuse to know. So if you don't know, you perish. Perish in poverty, perish in sickness, perish in wahala. Because you refuse to know, you refuse to develop your brain. The brain was meant to be developed. The brain was meant to be taught. You can anything that the brain exposes to will manifest. You don't see if you're struggling financially, you don't know how to make money, manage money, and multiply. You don't know. No, learn it. Stop blaming people. Just learn it. And when you learn it, take action. Then action oriented. You go to bring the physical, the invisible to physical. It's action. You can dreams and wish and pray for ideas. Ideas are only ideas when it's acted upon. That's so you can have the reality. This thing was somebody's idea, yes or yes? This is 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 somebody's idea, yes or yes? Tell neighbor. What is your idea? You need action. You need action, right? You just need a massive action. Just anything you learn, you practice. Learn, you practice. If you learn, these are all principles. When you practice the principle, it forms habit, and discipline. And what you need to create results is discipline and habit. So you must practice it. Anything you apply for 21 days, that's always from habit. So you need to interpret your own experiences. Because you cannot interpret your own experiences, it's a problem. As an entrepreneur, as a businessman, a CEO of a company, you must learn to interpret your experiences. So I'm going to show you one or two things today, how you can interpret your experience. So when you're meeting people that are attracted to you, how do you know? You must interpret them, okay? Interpret your own experience. So we're going to look at that today. Interpret your own experience. Interpret your own experience. Interpret your own experience, okay? So I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3. Okay? You can interpret your own experience. Okay. So you must learn to interpret your own experience. Not all experience is bad. Some experiences are good. So when it happened to you, I told you yesterday that during crisis, people some whip to wipe some things. When the thing is so bad, relax and ask, why is the thing that bad? Something is cooking somewhere. Yes or yes? Yes. Something is cooking somewhere. When everything is so gentle, something is not adding up. We must get to know. Okay, write this one down. If you encounter adversity in pursuit of your destiny, if you encounter adversity in the pursuit of your destiny, as a leader, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a man that is elevated, as a man of center of influence, if you encounter an adversity in the pursuit of your destiny, number one, ask yourself a question. If you encounter adversity in the pursuit of your destiny as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, of course, as a man that is elevated, as a man that is a center of influence, as a man in authority, you must, if you encounter adversity in the pursuit of your destiny, number one, ask, what does it mean to you? That's number one. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? So you have to ask that question. So if you encounter adversity in the pursuit of your destiny, pursuit of your purpose in life, pursuit of your, of course, your dreams and goals, and maybe when you are elevated, when you're a center of influence, when you're an entrepreneur, a businessman, a mother, a father, when you encounter adversity in the pursuit of your destiny, number one question, ask, what does it mean to you? Very important. How important is this attack to you? So you have to ask, what does it mean to you? And how important? It's still number one, too. How important? How important is this attack to you? Is this attack to you? Okay? How important is this attack? ACT. How important is this attack to you? So you must ask this question. You must ask this question because I said by next week I should teach you that all of us here, you have a destiny, you have a purpose on earth. And then as far as you have a dream and a vision and a purpose on earth, you have an adversity of that dream. So it's not like it's not that it's a bad thing. So it's good to know. So how important is attack to you? What does it mean to you? So it's good to ask this question. And that is why I always recommend thinking chair, thinking corner. Because that's where you sit down to get away from distractions. So you don't need distractions from father, mother, headache, bills, responsibility. Let them go, sit down there and begin to ask yourself. Because seeing self-mastering is very, very important in the journey of creating wealth. So that ask that question, what does it mean to you? How important is this attack to you? Number 2 question you need to ask to interpret your experiences. How you can, of course, know people that are attracted to you, addicted to you, assigned to you. So when you encounter an adversity, when you encounter any challenge, always ask, what does it mean to you? How important is this to you? Is anything to learn? And once you ask these questions, I told you, statement closes the mind. Questions open the mind. You say, I cannot do it. I can't afford. I can't think. I can't do. I can't ask. I can't do. Those things is called statement. It closes your mind to think. I always ask, how can I? Tell them, how can I? We ask, how can I? What does this mean to me? Asking questions open the mind to think. And don't think in your brain. It's called worry. Don't worry. Think on paper. Write this question, put possible solutions. Think on paper. Thinking with your brain will make you to having headache, unnecessary headache. So stop making statements. Start asking questions. Okay, number 2 question you need to ask is, what does it mean to you? That is the number 2. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? What does it know? Is that the first one? That was the first one. Okay. I missed this girl. Okay, that's the second one. So sorry. I put that number. This is about to do. How important is this attack to you? That is the second question. Okay, yes, it's true. How important is this attack to you? Are you going to lose anything or win anything? That's how to ask. Am I going to lose or win anything? How important is this attack to you? Are you going to win? Are you going to win or lose anything? That's what you should ask. This attack happening now. What am I going to win? What am I going to lose if I'm going to engage in this battle? If this is happening to me now, how am I going to win? Am I going to lose? I said, strategy is a military word. Yes or yes? It's not a business word. That means if you must use the word strategy. You must think like a military man. You must think like an army. What they mean is that they always win the war before the battle. They sit down, strategize, win the war. And I said, is a lower ministry people with weak weapon, inferior weapon, always win a multitude of military people with superior weapon, with a superior strategy. It's not strategy. It doesn't matter. Once you have the bigger strategy, you always win. So are you going to lose anything? Are you going to win anything? That will also enable you to interpret your own experience. And number 3, what does it say about you? What does this attack say about you? What does it say about you? What does it say about you? So he's going to give you a good name or a bad name. If he's going to give you a good name, okay. He's going to give you a bad name, no way. You're not going to engage in any attack. At the end of the day, you have a bad name. So it's a battle. I told you yesterday, don't engage in all the battles. How did I put it yesterday? How did I put it? Choose your battles. That's what I say. Choose your battles. Not if I tell you, you're going to engage. No. Choose the battle. Am I going to lose? Am I going to gain anything? What does it say about me? If the better going to say a good thing about you, you go and fight. Stand for the truth. Because at the end of the day, you'll be known as a man that stood for the truth. Yes or yes? So this is going to, I know that you're going to have a name. And that man, don't carry your matter, go there. The man is a truthful person. He will keep on straight for you. So no go there. At least I'm known for something. So if you win, you're going to stand for something very good. So not the one that, and at the end of the day, you'll be hiding yourself on the street. And this mindset, mindset is the way you set your mind. It's very important on the journey of creating wealth. The way you set your mind is more important. So learn to set your mind in such a way that it will empower you and help you achieve your purpose and vision in life. Not set your mind that will disempower you and deny you of success in life. So you must set your mind in a way that will empower you. If you are still with me, shall I? Okay, write this one down. Okay, I say you can interpret the experience. Okay, no, hold on. What does it say about you? Okay, write this one down. Are there any reputation? Are there any reputation issues to manage? Are there any reputation issues to manage? That's it. What does it say about you? Are there any reputation issues to manage? So I ask you, is there any reputation issues that I need to manage here? Is it my name? Is it the money? Is it the strategy? So these are the questions you ask yourself. Are there any reputation issues to manage? So it's very good to ask this question. Are there any reputation issues to manage? It's good to ask that question. So if there's no reputation issues to manage, why do you want to engage in such a battle? You've interpreted your experience by asking questions. So you're going to get the answers when you ask the questions. You can interpret the experience in a way that empowers you and uplifts you. So write it down. You can interpret all your experience in life. You can interpret all your experience in life in a way that will empower you, encourage you, and uplift you in life. So all experience you're going to meet as an entrepreneur in the choice of working with people, you're going to interpret them in a way that will empower you, number one, number two, encourage you, and number three, uplift you in life. So you learn to interpret your experience that will end life. So that means if people around you, they're always cheating you, taking advantage of you, you just say and say, why is he taking advantage of me? Is it for the greater good? He says yes. Okay, it's not going to be, I've learned now. It's empowering me now. I've been gotten the more knowledge. Okay, you can interpret your experiences in a way that will empower you, uplift you, and encourages you. So instead of sitting there and say, hey, this person, like, you know, when I lost my first big money, of course, that shook me, 87 million. That was 3 years ago. So I asked my question, why did I trust this guy? Why did I have to lose the money? One of the things I spotted was that I had no mentor that I could confide in. I had no this, I had no this. I didn't create a strong mastermind group I could trust, I could manage. So this was in the multitude of counsel, there's what? Wisdom. If I thought I did this, this will not have happened to me. From this day, from what? I will stop doing this, doing that, doing that. Instead of me sitting down and say, hey, I'll be crying, I'll be beating myself. I only ask questions that empowers me. So in any bad situation, I must learn. Then I learn. Keep an open mind to learn. I will not be a victim anymore. From today, I'm now a victor in these circumstances. So it's always good to learn from other people's experience. But so preventer, life happens, it happens to you. Oh, you should not make it happen the second time. It happened the second time is not a mistake again, it's intentional act. Yes or yes? So interpret things in a way that will empower you, not the way that will disempower you. If somebody do bad thing to you, sit down and begin to look at how did I allow this person to get to this point, to get to know me? How did I miss it? How did I miss somebody that was addicted to me, to someone that was saying to me? There's something that was not adding up. Either a component was missing, or it was faulty, or was not paying attention. So being a businessman entrepreneur, don't beat yourself to death because you made one mistake. Just because you make one bad decision, don't beat yourself to death. Mistakes is part of life. On the journey of success, you're going to bound to make one or two. So don't come and kill yourself. Don't say, I did prospecting, somebody said no to me, so because I'm not going to go again. I made a call that somebody called me bad names. I don't want to call, I don't want to call again. So you can interpret, okay, why did the person actually call me that? It happened 1, 2, 3. It's not just going to be easy. So is that how human beings are? Yes, it's not that human beings naturally, they are this, they are that, they are that. So okay. Like for me, I already know that human beings are full of disappointment. So that I'm dealing with somebody, I'm not expecting anything, so I will not get disappointed, because expectation not met make the heart sick. Once you expect and you do not get it, it makes you sick. So why do you expect? So I stop expecting. Tell no neighbor, stop expecting. Stop it. Tell no, stop expecting. Let me tell you something. If you stop expecting, you can never get disappointed. The day you stop expecting, you don't get disappointed. So you only treat people very good, treat them very wonderful, appreciate. Everybody that come back to reciprocate. Yeah, this person is different. Why can't see your master, Jesus Christ, healed the 10 lepers? And one came back, he said, where are the 9? And he said, you have been made whole. You came back. That means your heart is not just to collect and go and jackpot. You are having the heart of always a thankful heart. This is how you check the men's heart. You check men's heart based on their actions. I said, you can say anything, but once you hear what you say, you know from what you are doing, that is not adding up. He's a double-minded man. So if what you say is what you do, it's going to make a lot of sense. So don't get mad at people that do something different. So I'm happy to let you know that you can be in charge. Tell them I'm in charge. I'm in charge. You can be in charge. So don't expect. Always be value addicted. Value addicted. Do good to all and be wonderful to all. And let's try and end up today's class. Let's see what we can do today. You can leverage, write this one down, and this will be the second to the last time or something. You can leverage adversity by choosing to respond. You can leverage on all your adversity You can leverage on anything in life by choosing a response, comma. You can leverage on adversity, problems, challenges. You can leverage by choosing a response, comma, choosing to learn, comma, choosing to grow. So you can leverage on every adversity, comma, challenges, comma, problems, comma, any difficulty in life. You can leverage on them by choosing a response, comma, choosing to learn, comma, choosing to grow, comma, choosing to laugh. Choose to laugh, right? So choose to laugh, choose to learn, choose to grow, choose a response. You can leverage on all adversities, challenges, problems, difficulties. You can choose to leverage by choosing a response, comma, choosing to learn, comma, choosing to grow, comma, choosing to laugh, choosing to win. So, you know, the funny thing that when people makes you to cry and you're laughing, they're confused. I thought you're supposed to be crying by now. Why are you laughing? You're laughing and he's smiling. Maybe that you know what could do. Begin to doubt themselves. I thought it to work. They are not confused because they are not crying. They're meant for you to cry and you're laughing because you have understand that all adversities, all challenges are working together for your own good. So you can choose a response, comma. You can choose to learn, comma. You can choose to grow, comma. You can choose to laugh, comma. You can choose to win. And you can choose a path that will protect your purpose. Now you've learned this one. So all you protect your purpose. It cannot happen again the second time. It can't happen again the second time. That's why if you don't learn, you always make the mistakes. So if you always open, I want to learn. Wake up every day, today I must learn something today. Go out to learn, either observing what happened to other people or what happened to you or what happened to circumstances. Even the tree is bending. Say, why the tree bending? Okay, the wind has started blowing this way. Okay, now you learn that anyway the wind blows, the tree bends. Learn something. Because once you keep learning, you know what happened? You keep growing. The day you stop learning, you start what? Crying. The day you ripe, you start doing what? Rotten. If you become green, you keep what? Growing. Okay. Write this one to end today's class. I know it's already 9 o'clock. Business skill is now a surviving skill. Write it that boldly on your note. Business skill is now a surviving skill. So if you refuse to learn business, you might not survive in the present economy. Business skill is now a surviving skill. So the economy has changed. Recession has come. A lot of people are losing money already. Inflation on the rise. High cost on the market. Subsidy removal. Problems everywhere. Let me tell you, this problem shaking now is shaking to emerge the new set of millionaires. And it's only those that learn business will emerge in the next economy. If you refuse to learn, you end up being a slave. That is the truth. You end up being a backseat of the car. While we that want to learn, we take charge of the steering. Say, no, I'm in charge of my steering. Drive your steering of life. Don't give your financial future for someone to drive for you. You might not get to the destination you want. You might have casualty on the way, but you are in charge of the steering. Learn how to drive the car. Learn how to run your business. I will teach you a perfect cure for poverty is business. It's in the Bible. I'll read it for you. The perfect cure for poverty is business. So you must own a business in the economy to survive. Whether big or small, you need to have your own domain. Dominate so you can fulfill purpose. God says, He blessed man. He said, go and be fruitful, replenish, multiply, dominate. Say no, dominate. You must create your own domain, your own kingdom, and dominate. And you can't create a kingdom where you don't even know how kingdom run, how kingdom is being run, how kings make decisions in kingdom. Because you must learn, even a prince that is not learned is in hands of the maid. So a king that must be trained, that must pass through process to be able to lead people. And that's why people's skill is very important. So 3 types of people you're going to meet in your business. One is start a business, when God elevates you, when God puts you at the center of excellence, the center of influence, you're going to attract a lot of people. So you cannot trust everybody. Number one, you cannot trust people that you have to know people are attracted to you, addicted to you, and assigned to you. And interpret all experiences. They not interpret all experiences. That is the truth. So that's the end of today's class anyway. So if you learn something today, shall I? Okay, the online communities, please don't get into the business. As far as a business, don't get into it without a mentorship. Get a mentor because the shortest cut to success is mentorship. See you guys on top. See you guys on Monday. So for us here, if you learn something today, shall I? Okay, let's see what you learned today. Check your notes. Tell us 1 or 2 things you've learned today. Let's see what